opening comments? Congratulations, players. This is going out over the Jumbotron, so talk into the microphone really good. Any opening comments, and then we'll open up for questions. Coach Danny Horn.
Well, that was a heck of a game, wasn't it? It's always nice to be on the winning side of it, but I'm telling you, there's no quitting these kids. At one time during the season, we were 3-3, and I was just wondering whether we were going to make the playoffs, honestly. And, we after that loss up at Mortimer, Jordan, where we blocked the field goal, and then they returned it for a touchdown. Of course, we were every coach in the state, I think, practiced that the next week. But ever since that game, I could see this team start gelling and getting better every week. And we entered the playoffs. We played the last 3 games on the road. We played 10 out of 15 games on the road. When we in the playoffs, I don't think we was favored in any of them except maybe the first one. But it's it's nice as a coach to look and see the improvement. And not only that, but at the beginning of the year, we had some individualism on our team instead of team. And as the season progressed, and we kept on them, and they kept working. And I think after that Mortimer Jordan game, the first one, I think we started to gel, and I could just see us coming together as a team. And the good Lord has really blessed me to win some games and some championships, but I just can't remember one any better than this one.
Question for coaches or players?
Can you just sum up what it means personally to get your 7th and then to have it happen at the merged school?
Well, getting the 7th one is, that's a biblical number 7, and I always said I always would like to get number 7, but it means so much for this community. We 7 years ago we combined Clay County and Lineville and formed one school, and when we did it, of course I was at Benjamin Russell at the time, but everybody saying, well, they're not going to lose games, but it didn't go quite as we've been pretty good, we just couldn't ever quite get over that hump, and this year we got over the second round hump. And I've always said as a coach, the 2 hardest playoff games is your first 2, and the reason is you play a whole season and you beat up, you're tired, and the first one you usually play against somebody you should beat if you're a 1 or 2 seed, and then you worry about how they going to take the game, and then the second round is just another round where it's usually it gets a little bit tougher, but after you get after that second round, you can kind of see the end, see the end of the tunnel. And what I mean by that, you start in your mind thinking, we can do this. We only got 3 more games, and we got 15 or more practices or whatever, and I think the big game for this team was up at Madison Academy. We were down 16-0 after the first quarter and didn't look too good, and then we cut it to 19-16, right before half, and then the second half we kind of controlled the line of scrimmage and went on out, and we Mortimer Jordan, we down 17-7 with 5 minutes to go, and there's just no quitting these kids. And tonight we didn't play especially well defensively, but it is what it is. They got a very good team, very good skilled people, very good quarterback, and they made some plays too. But thank the good Lord that we made some plays down the stretch.
We've got a question back here.
Coach Horn, talk about what it means to win a state championship, not only back at your hometown, but with your son on the sideline with you calling.
Well, when I went there, I said I'll come if I can bring my boy with me, and he's really done a good job for us this year. He's the offensive coordinator, and he's been with me at Benjamin Russell for for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and then he coached just a little bit of everything. And then, you know, when I got this job, well, we got him here, and he's offense coordinator, and he's done a really, really good job. You know, I don't really coach players much anymore. I just try to coach coaches, and they've done a really good job. I just told him out there, I said, you did the best job I can ever remember you doing tonight. And I said, you do have some of my genes in you. So, but it's, you know, it's a great win for him and really for the whole community.
Question for the players.
Well, Coach Horn, can you just talk about that 4th and 10 play leading up to the score?
Well, we had it open to play before, and I said, well, heck, let's just run it again. I mean, it was open that time. There's no need to, let's just try to execute it this time. And Boyd made a good throw, and Shamar, as always, made the catch, and he's made many this year. That was big, and you know, but you know, I thought offensively we did fairly well tonight against a very good defense, and you know, defensively we didn't play as well, but you know, sometimes the other team is just a little bit faster than you, and we didn't do too good a job of covering over the top. But you know, anyway, you know, you got to give credit to them for making plays too.
Question for the players.
Murray, can you take us through that 4th and 10 play? And then Quentin, can you take us through the touchdown play?
The first time it was open, it was a little low, and then I just felt like I just needed it in my hand at that 4th and 10, and just made the play.
Other questions?
Quentin, can you take us through the touchdown play?
Just, first, I want to thank my offensive line, my teammates, and my coaches. And I just knew I had to use the ball in my hands. I have a nose for the end zone in that position. I just had to get it in.
Boyd, what do you see on that 4th down play?
Like Coach and Shamari said, it was open for the play before, and I just didn't make the throw. But the next time, I had confidence. I think we all had confidence in the game. We made the play, and then got right back at it and ran in the end zone.
Other questions?
To both Danny and, I'm sorry.
Somebody over there? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I thought somebody said something.
To both Danny and you, you came out attacking a lot more in the passing game in the second half. What did you see in the first half that
Well, I mean, obviously we knew going into the game we was going to throw it a little bit more because they were really, really good on stopping the run. And you know, we had a plan coming in that was going to throw the outs and the slants, and you know, it was kind of hard to throw deep on them because they kept 2 high safeties, and we just needed to throw in front of them, you know. And Boyd did a really good job of doing that, and you know, I don't know how many yards we had, but probably had more yards passing tonight than we've had all year long. And Boyd does a really good. Got a good arm. And you know, the thing about Boyd, he's just 10th grader. I mean, he's still he don't look like one, but he looks like an offensive lineman, don't he? But he's you know, we expect a lot from him to last in the next few years.
Other questions? Players or coach? You got one, Joe?
Yeah, sure. Michael, the turnovers were big in the first half. You had the pick 6 there, I think, and a fumble recovery too. Can you take us through those plays? And
I just told my teammates before the game that like I was gonna lay it all on the line. And big plays was in my favor tonight, so I just made it.
Other questions? Coach, I know y'all gonna get back and enjoy it with your team in just a minute. If you want to do any one-on-ones, we're going to have to do them out the door, but their dressing room is right here. But if you're done, we're going to let them get to the dressing room.